All right, I'm Serena with Noisography, and today we're here with Vilify. Woo!
Yeah.
So having such a diverse musical spectrum, growing up in an incredibly musical family, how do you feel that your music has evolved? Because you started off, like you said, doing drum and bass.
Yeah.
Then you kind of moved into a little bit more of hip-hop inspired, grimy as fuck dubstep. Like, holy, don't edit this out. Holy fuck, grimy as fuck dubstep. How do you find that your transition has grown and how it's grown with you and you've grown with your music?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to even it just seems like one piece to me because it's just been so natural and like I've always played what I've wanted. So it's I don't even, it's like, it's just to me, it's like this is the music that I play, but it has definitely changed a lot. Like I used to be straight drum and bass and, now I'm like really into the trap stuff and a lot of just like original hip hop, old school and newer stuff. So I mean, it's just, it's all just happens naturally, and I get shown new things all the time, and it's cool. It's weird to think that I used to just spin one genre, because now I'll play like at least 5 during a set and like be all over the place, and I don't know, it's just been really natural the whole time. But I'm just I'm excited that I learn new things and get to even like now I play like Manson and Rage and like stuff that I grew up on, and now
Throw the metal in.
Yeah, exactly. Now to be able to like incorporate stuff that I appreciated way before I started to DJ is just like, it's cool. It's like, why not?
So you were also featured on Run the Trap. How fucking wicked was it doing that mix?
Yeah, it was awesome. It's like they'd put out a couple of tunes that I'd done with Thomas White, and I think it got like 10,000 listens in a month or something, and so it just felt like I was making it with them in mind, and that itself was inspiring. But it was really cool, and that's really like the tip I'm on these days, is just like super hip hoppy, super trap, and just whatever feels right.
You are famous, literally world renowned, for the creation of Bass Drive Wednesdays. You just celebrated your 4th year anniversary. Tell me the inception, tell me the evolution, and tell me how much you enjoy doing that every fucking Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, straight up, I seriously do it. Never, ever one week has it felt like work. Like every week I'm excited to be there. And it's funny because like I never ever wanted to be a promoter before. And when I first moved to Montreal, I was approached by someone who was like, hey, we have this club, nothing's going on Wednesdays. Do you want to come throw a night? I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll try it. Like I don't promote, that's not what I'm into. And like any night, like had some slower months and grew into what it was, but it just, it was all about being in the right place at the right time. Like I kind of found my appreciation for dubstep, and then it kind of blew up in Montreal, and there wasn't other nights like that going on. So it was just meant to be. Like I don't know, it's funny to think that like I went into it like so uncertain and like thinking like, is this even gonna last like a month? And now here we are 4 years later, and it's just like,
blowing up huge. You just rocked the stage with Coan Sound. How incredible was that?
Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, like that night was like everything for me, because it was my birthday. It was a 4-year anniversary. I had like some of my favorite people in the world taking part in the night. So it's hard sometimes when I bring headliners in that I'm excited to hear, because there's so much going on in the night, like so many people that I don't, get to focus as much as I would want to. But yeah, the night itself was just awesome.
You've also shared the stage with some huge heavy hitters. Bass Nectar, Nero, Datsik, Grammatic, Anti-Serum, just to name a few. How has that inspired you?
I mean, it always does. Like I don't know, there's, throughout this process, like sometimes there's like headliners you're excited to see, and then they play like songs you've heard a million times, and like, I now don't go into things with huge expectations, but then some of them, and like, I won't name names, but to name a few, it's just like, it's super cool to be impressed and hear stuff you've never heard. Like, I always try and throw stuff out that like people have never heard before, people aren't expecting, and like I love when other DJs do that too, because like you could play a full dubstep set of like songs people know, and that's cool, but it's so easy to throw in something different and something fresh. So I really appreciate having artists come in and do that too.
Currently on Stop 10 on your boarding tour. How does it feel to be back in the Fax?
Amazing. Like I went to school out here, so I lived here for 4 years. Like I didn't even go back in the summer. I loved it out here so much, and it was like driving over that bridge, and like every block I'm on, it's like it feels like home. It's like comfortable. It feels so good. So yeah, it's amazing to be back. There's no other city that I go to that just gives me that feeling of like comfort and familiarity and home. So yeah, it feels really good to be here.
So what's coming up next? Because we've been creeping you a little bit, and you don't have any festival lineups there, but I'm sure you're playing some. Are you keeping it a secret?
I'm trying to think. I guess when's this coming out? I guess I'll just announce this now, but we're gonna do a bass drive picnic electronique edition in Montreal on July 21st with Math the Alien headlining. So like right now, that's my focus. Like I'm running the whole day. It's gonna be a bunch of
I'm excited.
yeah, it's gonna be cool. A bunch of bass drive regulars playing on the main stage all day. So right now for my summer, that is like what I'm most excited about. So it's gonna be cool.
You're gonna try to take some alone time, go on vacation?
Yeah, definitely. I really got into camping last year, so that's like the total juxtaposition of what my life is normally about. So I'm looking forward to that for sure.
Out on the East Coast, we have a lot of camping trip with our base. We usually just have camping parties, bring everything out there.
Perfect.
So for everybody who doesn't know, where can they find your music? Where's your music readily available? And your merch as well.
Right. Well, djvilify.com, SoundCloud / I always mix them up. I think it's SoundCloud / Vilify, if not /DJ Vilify. There's a site called destinedtolive.com, and you can find me on there. I've got like 30 hours of music on there. You know, the Instagram, the Twitter, all there. But djvilify.com, and then I think all my other links you can find on there.
Is there anything that you think you can do to kind of take Vilify, your persona, to the next level? Is there anything that you're trying to do over the next couple months, years?
Really just like, I mean, I feel like I've been saying this for so long because I've been so caught up in DJing, but production and vocals, like I've been writing more and recording more vocals to put out there. So it's really just allowing myself to take a step back from DJing and focus on the rest of it. So that's the plan. It always has been, it will be, but you know, as much time as I can.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for talking to us this evening. And we are looking forward to your wicked awesome fucking set.
I let her snort a mountain and she just jumped off. Jump on,